want you to do, Alana, is
Mhm.
I want you to talk about something for approximately 60 to 90 seconds. I just want you to talk about something you love to talk about, right? You're going to
Oh
go
no.
ahead and you're going to talk to Jeremiah. And then, Jeremiah, I want you to go ahead, and it's okay, yeah, if you guys want to turn the camera off so we can shift focus to Alana and Jeremiah. So, with that, but make sure you're still actively listening because I will be asking you questions after.
Ah.
Okay. Okay, so Alana, you're just gonna go ahead and you're gonna talk about something that you can talk about for hours, something that you
Hmm.
thoroughly enjoy talking about. It does not have to be about work, it could be about anything that you like to talk about, right? You're gonna do that for approximately 90 seconds. And Jeremiah, what I want you to do is I want you to start off by showing Alana that you're actively listening to what she's saying. Remember that active listening is a verb. So I want you to go ahead and I want you to show her all the ways in which you are listening to her, not only verbally, but physically. Then, about 90 seconds in, I'm going to yell switch. And Alana, I want you to keep talking about that same thing that you love to talk about. But this time, Jeremiah, I want you to show Alana that you're not really listening and you're not really paying attention to what she's saying. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
When when I naturally talk about something too, I like to ask people questions. Am I not doing that at this point? I'm just randomly just talking.
However you would conduct that conversation about you talking about whatever you love to talk about, right?
Well,
If
this
that's
is funny because I love talking to Jeremiah about traveling. That is my travel guy. I'm always asking.
okay.
So we're gonna go there.
Okay, so perfect. So yeah, go ahead, Jeremiah, and you'll start off by actively listening. And right, if that involves asking questions, because that's what a natural conversation of listening sounds
Yeah.
like, that's totally
Okay.
fine.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. All right.
All right. So, Jeremiah, I love traveling. I cannot wait to go anywhere. I'm a traveling nut. I mean, whether that's in-state, international is probably my favorite. I'm always trying to go everywhere that I can. I would have
Yeah.
loved to attended a school that, would say, "Hey, I get to travel every semester." That would have been perfect for me. I want to go. I want to go. I want to see everything. I want to try new foods. I want to try new cultures and do new
Mhm.
things. I want to learn things. I'm so open to the world and everything that it has to offer. So,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Anytime though, anytime I can go, I'm trying to go. So you already know that.
Oh, I know.
And
I know.
yeah, yeah. So,
I know.
I try to stay still. I can't do it though. It's in my soul. I gotta,
Yeah.
especially food, right? Like other cultures have the best food. I think we're good here.
Yeah.
US has good food, but like going to other places to be able to experience something and have your taste buds taste something that you've never tasted before. And hopefully, sometimes you have to have that strong stomach, but it's all good. I mean, sometimes it's worth it. So, but yeah, just to be able to learn the ways of people. Like I'm really attracted to different cultures and the way they come across as family, or maybe the things that they do on a daily basis. Yeah, so I
Right.
love everything about travel, the
Okay, now
languages.
you'll keep talking,
Yeah.
Alana,
Okay.
but then Jeremiah, show Alana that you're not really listening to what she's saying.
Okay. And so, I mean, when you start working with other cultures or even getting a chance to be over there, it's such a beautiful experience, it's something that really makes my soul feel good. And yeah, it's a chance for me to learn something, right? It's a chance for me to learn something new each time I step out of my comfort zone. And I don't even care if I don't know the language. I'm going. I'm going to try a new place. I'm going to try something new.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Gotcha.
I love traveling. I absolutely. What about you, Jeremiah?
Yeah, I like pizza too, for sure.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
give me all the toppings on it. I want all the
Ah,
give me
okay.
everything. Yeah.
Well, I haven't necessarily been to Italy or anything. I guess I got to try that.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
yeah, yeah. So, well, I mean, so again, have you traveled
Pause,
anywhere?
pause. Yeah,
Say
great
what
job.
again? Come again, say
Have
what?
you traveled anywhere?
Come again, say what?
Great job. Great job, you guys. Great job. Right. Good
Like
That was
job.
awesome.
Good.
food.
That was
Okay, so
awesome.
what are some ways that you guys knew Jeremiah was listening? What are some of those cues that you saw him do that made you say he's listening and he's digesting what she's saying?
Well, the head nods and stuff like
Yep.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Eye contact.
acknowledging what they're saying and not sitting back in the chair going, okay, yeah, I'm kind of listening and doing that.
I felt really listened to when he says, "Oh yeah, I know." It's like he personally
Right.
knew me and I felt heard. So I appreciate that. Like he, even if he's not, he played that good. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know." So that was good. That was good to
Right.
hear.
Yeah. When he's like, yeah, I heard. And it almost made you want to talk more at that point. That's how you kind of
Yeah.
get a little bit of steam, right? Of like, oh,
Yeah.
now I know you're
I felt
listening and I'm
heard.
there.
Mhm.
Right. Right. And then what was, let's talk about the opposite. How did you know Jeremiah was not listening?
Oh yeah, talk about pizza
Pizza.
toppings. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, "Hmm."
Instantly,
That
though,
was good
his eye
though. That was
contact
good.
broke. He just immediately was just kind of, I mean, he went from being engaged, leaning forward, to leaning back and looking over or here anywhere else.
Right. Right. And then how did that make you feel, Alana? Especially because you mentioned that moment where he responded with pizza, and I think we all physically saw a
Yeah.
shift in you.
I think like he was playing Fortnite, like he wasn't paying attention, like something was going on behind the scenes. Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
He was preoccupied for sure. And I'm like, okay, maybe he didn't hear me. So let me rephrase that question again. So an irritation.
Right, right. And I think we physically saw the moment where Alana was like, oh no, like he's not interested in what I have to say. And it almost took you a moment to recover. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess pizza's good, right? Because you're so off put by the idea that someone's not listening to you, right?
It's an
And
irritation for sure.
yeah, and right, and it made you feel irritated versus earlier
Mhm.
when you said he made me feel heard, right?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
that's so powerful to say like when someone makes you feel listened to, they make you feel heard. They make you feel
Hmm.
important, right? They
Yeah,
make you feel like you matter because all of a sudden
definitely.
they care about what you have to say versus when someone's not listening to you, they have the opposite effect. Right?
Hmm.
All of a sudden, it makes you feel irritated, makes you feel a little angry, makes you feel a little off put, right?
Hmm.
So you really got to think about that when you are in these conversations is you don't want to make someone to feel like, oh, Jared's exposing himself. You don't want someone to make you feel like, oh, I'm irritated or oh, I'm off put, right? You want to make people
Mhm.
feel like they're valid. You want to make your learners feel heard. You want to make people around you feel like they matter. And that all stems from actively listening, right?